Oh, wait, back. Hey man, welcome to the stream, man. There's still people here on the Unification Day planet, it seems. Tosh Tab, Happy New Year. How's it going? It's going alright. Just doing No Man's Sky live stream at the Unification Day planet. For the new year. Just to ring in the new year. I don't know, the stream probably won't be that long, but there's still people here, which is kind of cool. But this is also new because these conversations are different than the ones I was at yesterday. This is so last year, huh? It's hilarious. It's still this year for me. 15 minutes. 15 minutes and it'll be the new year for me.
15 minutes.
That's right, 15 minutes.
Well, happy New Year there.
Thank you.
Whereabouts are you then? 15 minutes.
I'm in South Carolina in the U.S.
Oh, okay, US.
Yes.
I'm from Oz. We just had our New Year.
Oh, nice. Well, Happy New Year to you. Let's see here. That's so cool. We still got, so Racky and Timmer guy were here yesterday when I was on, and they're both in this too.
Yeah, I was here yesterday, and I just came across. Anything, it's my Norma that's still here.
Yeah, this is a lot. So I was here 2 different times yesterday, and this monument was never here. Over here for me. This is a new monument, which is weird because my exocraft thing is still here. But that's probably because my base is here. I don't know. But there was a different monument last time. 2 different people. These combos weren't here because I don't remember any of these messages.
I think we all over the service with combo
Yeah. That might be it.
causing issues. 15 minutes.
Yep, 15 minutes. I figured I'd do a live stream and whoever stops in, we'll just be chilling here. Because I wanted to see who'd be on this planet still.
Have a happy New Year down in the US.
Thank you very much. Hopefully it's a new year filled with No Man's Sky updates. That's what we want. No Man's Sky updates.
Down here, we're all fully recovered now. Only chat though. So do we have
Let's see. The historic meaning of Weebs 24 and Wire Awake. I think I know one of those people. Alright, let's get in my Exocraft. Hey Ibrahim, welcome back to the stream. Well, welcome to this new stream. You were here yesterday. Hey Minecraft, Happy New Year, almost. Yep, 12 minutes, man. It's 9:48 where you are? Yeah, it's 11:48 here, so I've got 12 minutes till the new year. So I'm gonna ride around in my... Oh, yep, I'm gonna ride around in my Nomad and do some cool jumps and until then. I don't really have any like super huge celebration or like cool music things to play when we hit New Year. It's just gonna hit and I'm gonna be like, woo! I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but I just woke up. So the stream was supposed to start a while ago, but I was so tired from work that I went to sleep when I got home, so
I thought for you this being streamed.
What'd you say?
This is being streamed, is it?
Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube.
Oh, okay. No.
Tyler, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man?
Just try and do a New Year's leap.
"2017 was the fastest year in your opinion?" I feel like it went by pretty quickly, yeah. I live in South Carolina, Ibrahim. Pretty boring state if you ask me, but I'm here. Zetch, welcome to the stream, how are you doing? Hey, Matt, I see you're on The Witcher 3, but if you want to jump on after I'm done streaming and play something else, let me know. Like Rocket League. I mean, not Rocket League. Funny. Overwatch, or like Fortnite, maybe. Whatever. Unless you're just going to be on The Witcher 3, which in that case, there's no multiplayer in that. Which is fine. I think I'm just gonna hit the new year and then see who joins the stream, and then might just, you know, I just want to be streaming while I hit the new year, just because. Why not? Apparently, people in my house went out and got some alcohol last night to bring home to celebrate, and then I went downstairs to find it, and I don't see any of it. So I don't know what happened there. I mean, I'm not big into alcohol at all, but I'm just really thirsty, and all I have is water, so. I get some sick air with this Nomad glitch thing. Holy cow. You're from California, Tyler? I know a few people in California, actually. Your cousin lives in South Carolina. Yep. Yeah, it's you know, it's the place. I don't really, I mean, Hey, alcoholism, no. No. If they announced, if Hello Games announced 1.4 on New Year's, that would be great, but something tells me that they're not going to.
It's 1.5, isn't it?
Or 1.5, yeah, nobody knows anymore.
They're going to jump a number.
Yeah, they're gonna skip over 1.4. I don't know. I don't know. The whole what is 1.5 kind of confuses me. I'm not really sure. I just want my Atlas Pass in the mail.
Yeah.
That's
I almost forgot about those.
yeah. So I want that. Hopefully they send it to my new house because I did move, but I moved out of my mom's house, so maybe she'll get it instead. Who knows? She'll call me up. She's like, "You got a strange package in the mail." I don't really know what this is. Be like, don't throw it away, please. I need it. That's the first thing I did when I heard that they were being sent out. I called my mom and told her to keep an eye on the mail. Because I'm not about to miss out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, so we changed your adverts.
Yeah, I did change it, so we'll have to see if it gets forwarded to my new one. I don't think they'll skip 1.4, but maybe 1.5 is just they've.
I've got to put them, they want to skip it new. I think it's an art thing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they've done so much work and they didn't expect to be this, have this much stuff done that they're calling it 1.5 and just releasing it all at once. So we're just gonna get tons of stuff, but I highly doubt that since it's not like it's been any longer than any other. But the time between any other updates, usually it's like 4 to 5 months when they release an update.
I think the EDA for this one will be February.
February?
It's going to take a month for the art.
Yeah, right.
I wonder what they're going to do in the art this time.
I don't know. All I know is I'm not gonna.
What's the time on the watch? Is it 12 o'clock yet?
It's 11:55. So 5 minutes.
Get the champions by your side.
What'd you say? Oh.
Get the champagne by your side.
Oh, yeah. I would. I could have had some if where I work we sell it, but I wasn't even thinking about it. Has anyone tried tweeting hashtag what is 1.5? Yeah, it doesn't work because when you put the period there, it just kind of stops the hashtag. So it's like hashtag what is 1 and then 0.5 randomly after it. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I saw 1.5 meaning January 5th, but that's not how like everybody's dates work. So I don't know. I don't want the ARG to last as long as the last one. People told me on YouTube that you should love the ARG because it's like a lot of views, and I'm like, I don't really care about the views. I never have. It just was a headache to make content for so long. Especially when half of it happened when almost all of it happened during the day when I was working, so every night I had to come home and catch up on every single piece of news just to make a video.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, the art was fun the first time round.
I think it was really fun when it came to like the long live stream. That took a lot out of like a lot of people because so many people just watched the most of it, waiting for things to happen. People thought it dragged on. I mean, it was incredibly long, but I don't know. I feel like this time around it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be shorter, but then again, if they've had it planned since day one, then I doubt they could really change anything if it's been planned and for so long. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I flipped over.
Yeah, they're yeah, it is actually, yeah. Oh, I made it back to the portal. Nice. I wasn't even paying attention to where I was driving. Zetch, they're never gonna do that, man. They're never gonna say, like, the expected release date for the update is here. They never say, they're never gonna say anything. I really wish Hello Games would not be silent. I feel like they've proved themselves when it comes to updating the game to the point where now, if they were to come out every once in a while and just say, hey, this is something that we are working on, and then that's it. They don't have to promise anything. They could just say that they're working on it, and they don't have to say when it's releasing. Just to give us some kind of idea, because as of right now, I've made videos on it before, I have no idea, absolutely no idea what's going to be in the next update. Whereas before, we knew people wanted base building, people wanted multiplayer, people wanted better ship combat, people wanted portals to work. And now we have all that. So what else? I don't know. The countdown begins 1 minute. It's probably less than 1 minute. It's probably going to change any time now. It's probably going to change. It's probably going to change any time now. I don't know the official. I wish. Alexa, can you count down to New Year's?
Sorry,
No.
I don't know that.
Damn it. Why aren't you smart enough for that, Alexa? Hey! New Year's! Woo! New Year's where I am! This part of America! Yeah! Happy New Year's, everybody! Whoever it's New Year's for me now, so, I mean, hey, Not a Vampire 111, welcome to the stream. You made it just in time for New Year's. For me. James, Flying, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, and Happy New Year. Dude, I wish you could be here, but instead you're working for some reason. The future. Zach, yeah, it's the future where I am. Because you still got, what, 3 hours? Or something like that? I don't know, it's weird. I see people all day tweeting out, Happy New Year's, and I'm like, it's not New Year's yet. So, what am I doing on New Year's 2017? Streaming No Man's Sky and driving a Nomad. That's it. It's good stuff. I think 2017 is pretty good, honestly. A lot of people, I mean, I don't pay attention to, like, world stuff, right? When you want to think about, like, what happened in the world or the U.S., a lot of people, you know, look at that when it comes to 2017. I just look at, like, personal stuff. 2017 is pretty good. 2017 is pretty good. I got my first, you know, my first own place. I got amazing internet, finally, versus having no internet for almost all of my life. What else? We went from, I don't know, let's see. I think we went from 2,000 subscribers to 4,000 subscribers, so we've doubled. Maybe, I don't know if that's exactly right. And so we've grown 2,000 in a year, roughly.
That's pretty good. I think I've got 20.
Well, I mean, I've been doing No Man's Sky videos for almost 2 years, so
Okay.
let's see.
Hey, I found my comfort. It's still here.
Oh, nice. I didn't even check if mine was there. Not a vampire? Did I see your link to your unification video? I did not. If you want to post it in the chat, unless you posted it earlier, or was that yesterday? I don't know. Post it again. You gotta look. In your opinion, do you think that the modding community around No Man's Sky has done more or less for the game as a whole? Zach, I haven't paid attention to the modding community because I haven't played on PC. Until Rayrod's overhaul mod, I got the game on PC, and then asked him if I could play it or try his mod out, and I love his mod. The only thing I can't make videos on it because my computer can't handle recording it and playing it and recording audio all at the same time. It doesn't record the gameplay. It just kind of makes it all choppy. So I can only play it, but I love Rayrod's overhaul mod. And when No Man's Sky released, I was 100% against mods, but that's because, I mean, well, we all thought it would be somewhat more than it was. I mean, not everybody wasn't disappointed, but, you know, everybody expected more out of No Man's Sky, at launch, at least. But Rayrod works hard at what he does, and he's fast at doing what he's doing, which is insane. Every time I go to Twitter, I have a message from him that says there's a new update on the overhaul mod. And the fact that he has 2,000 created biomes in his mod is unreal. So I think, at least in that perspective, Rayrod has done a fantastic job, and he's been working on that mod for forever. It's just been, you know, only him playing it and few people testing it out, and then until more recently, there was YouTubers making videos on it, things like that. I wish I could make videos. I just can't get my computer to record the gameplay without it being really choppy, because my computer's just not good enough. Ever since 1.3, my computer hasn't been able to run No Man's Sky very well. When I tried it before 1.3, I only played like once or twice because I just like PS4 better. Or I liked PS4 better. It ran pretty well, but after 1.3 it just doesn't work. Do I use OBS? Yeah, I do use OBS. I mean, right now I'm using an Elgato capture card to stream from my PlayStation. But I do have OBS, and I do use that when I record. When I tried to record Rayrod's overhaul mod. All right, yeah, sweet. That's cool. Not a vampire. Yeah, I don't know all the YouTube settings with live streaming. Like I know Twitch settings, so I don't know how to like allow links and things like that. I know, Ibrahim. He releases stuff so quickly, man. Definitely, well, obviously faster than Hello Games, but it's so cool what he's created. Honestly, I've watched more videos of people playing his mod than played it myself, only because I wish I could make my thought process is eventually I'll be able to make videos on Rayrod's mod, and when I do that, I want to be surprised at the things I see. So I don't want to play it now and then have all those experiences when I'm not recording it. So I think what I might try actually after I finish this stream is to see if I can mess with the settings a bit more, or see if I can get it so I can record Rayrod's overhaul mod. The only thing is if I do videos on it, the quality of the videos aren't going to be as good as like regular PC No Man's Sky quality, because I have to like dumb down the graphics a bit for it to run smoothly. I don't want people having to watch a recording of like really bad frames either. So, any tips for being a YouTuber? Yeah, actually I've got some for doing it for 2 years. They're pretty vague, but honestly I have, you know, reasons. This planet looks so cool at night. Holy cow. Anyway, tip number 1, focus, basically. It's almost impossible to have a YouTube channel, or as far as a successful YouTube channel, it's almost impossible to have a successful YouTube channel if you don't focus on something that you're making videos on. Like, there's people who do like Let's Plays and things like that. That's almost super impossible. You have to be super lucky to do that. Like, as far as my channel goes, it started as a Let's Play channel, and then I changed to No Man's Sky, and then it exploded. Like, I had, 1,000 subscribers in like a month. But that was back when No Man's Sky was, I got lucky with timing, because people started really looking up No Man's Sky around the time I started making videos versus, before, previously, or now, Not a lot of people are looking up No Man's Sky videos now either. But you have to stay focused on like a genre or a game or a select few games, because I then tried to bring indie games to this channel, and it didn't work because nobody wanted to watch indie game. Only a select few people wanted to see indie games. So I moved and split my channel into multiple channels. Then I had 4 channels, but then uploading to each one of those channels means that I was neglecting my main channel. So it ended up like demotivating me, like taking all my motivation away, because I couldn't get anywhere with the other channels. I can only get somewhere with the channel I've already grown a community with. So it was just tough to be motivated when like it's hard to make an indie game video on my indie channel when I know 10 people will watch it, versus if I make a No Man's Sky video and I could have a lot of feedback from you guys as far as like how the video is or what you want me to do. The interactions is kind of what gets you. So I guess focus is a good tip, and then motivation. I mean, that kind of goes right along with focus. You have to stay motivated even if nobody's watching your videos, because I mean, everybody starts out the same with 0, and everybody makes it to wherever they are. So everybody who's on YouTube had 0 subscribers before and had nobody watching their videos before. And when I was doing Let's Plays, I had like 6 views maybe sometimes, things like that. But I just liked editing videos and things like that, so that's what kind of got me into it. And then just talking about something you really enjoy or have a passion for kind of is what makes it better, and that's kind of how I did No Man's Sky. And then if you've been following the channel for a while, you realize after 2 years almost, I kind of fell off for like a month and a half there, where I just wasn't making any videos versus making a video every single day. That's because I didn't lose interest in No Man's Sky, but I lost that super crazy passion I had as far as making videos about No Man's Sky, because there was nothing to really do video-wise that doesn't take like tons and tons of editing and tons and tons of time. I don't like just playing the game and uploading it, because there's no editing, there's nothing in that's exciting to me. Because as far as No Man's Sky goes right now, No Man's Sky right now is the least exciting it has ever been for me. And I think it's because my whole play style is just explore and see things people haven't seen before. When it comes to creatures and things like that, it's almost impossible to do that now with the amount of time I've played and other people have played. Unless you're playing countless hours every day, you're more than likely going to see stuff that other people have generally seen the likes of before. So it's kind of hard for me to get back into playing it, but now I'm covering Dreams on the channel, and you see a video every single day because I'm so passionate about what Dreams is. And I was talking to somebody today, I'm over No Man's Sky level hype for Dreams, so probably more excited for Dreams than I was for No Man's Sky, which is almost impossible to think about it. Plus, and which is weird because I knew about No Man's Sky for, since it was announced, whereas I just heard and really started focusing on Dreams like a month ago. Anyway, sorry, I talked for a long time. Let me get some comments in here. Yeah, not a vampire. The only problem I had with Rayrod's mod, at least before he gave it to the public, was you fly so fast to planets, and then you fly into them, fly into the center of them, and then I get stuck. I don't know if that's been fixed or not. Yeah, 2017 definitely had a lot of bad things, you know, shootings, a lot of things with like celebrities doing, you know, things they shouldn't be doing, being accused of things from the past, you know, bombings, whatever it may be. Definitely wasn't the best as far as that goes. I mean, we lose people every year, but it's kind of feels like it's getting out of hand for sure. Let's see. Yeah, one of the best things of 2017 was No Man's Sky got a lot better. Yeah, I think I was talking about that earlier for sure. You're gonna go find my oldest video. Yeah, it's Destiny Iron Banner. Yep, I remember that video. Oh, it's cringy. Yeah, so before, my whole reason I had my channel was Let's Plays. My whole purpose was to make people laugh, and that's my personality. It doesn't show off in No Man's Sky videos, because when I made my No Man's Sky channel and my videos for No Man's Sky, it was more news related. So my personality wasn't really in the videos. It was just me telling you guys the news. And then my personality came through in some of those off videos I did. Like I did No Man's Sky, because I always did like ways to do this, ways to do that, what you can do in No Man's Sky. So I did No Man's Sky Ways to Die in No Man's Sky video at 1,000 subscribers. So that kind of showed off some of my like comedy, I guess, in like forceful cringe, because I think cringe is hilarious when it's intentional. So No Man's Sky Ways to Die. I did a No Man's Sky tour videos, planet tours. One of them was Welcome to Mono Tusox. I remember the planet name. That had like a script behind it and was funny. I did my Just Jared's Planet of Curiosities video, which was funny. Probably one of my favorite ones I did. And I did the Waking Titan weird video thing that had me like multiple audio clips of myself talking over each other, so it sounded like I was being like I don't know, like hacked or something. It was pretty sweet. We had like a lot of glitchy sound effects and static going on back when Waking Titan announced and nobody had no idea what it was. So a lot of those videos I did because I wanted to bring some of my personality to the channel, because I tried before. Like I tried to do there's a video called New Style Let's Play, which was just me, how I would have done Let's Plays back in the day when my whole goal was to make people laugh. But not a lot of people liked it. They thought I was forcing myself to be funny, when that wasn't it at all, because up until then, I was forcing myself to stay serious, because that's what everybody expected out of my videos. And then, yeah, how to find paradise planets. Ibrahim, there's a funny story about that video. It's not really funny. There's a lot of dislikes on that video, man. How to find paradise planets, 64,000 views, yeah. Because back then, that was when I didn't write a script. I don't write scripts at all. I never have, except for like some of the funny videos. Because I see the people who watch my videos as friends, and I don't write scripts to talk to friends in real life. So that's always what I've said. So that was before I made like bulleted lists or anything. So I ramble a lot. I say the same stuff a lot over and over and over and over again in that video. So that really triggered a lot of people. I talked in circles. Look at me now. Yeah, I know, man. It's gotten pretty far, honestly. Farther than I thought it would. Syrian, yeah, so Syrian, not a vampire. We'll talk about that in a second. Hold on. Yeah, Ibrahim, that's kind of what my problem is. I just want more variation. That's all I want in updates. Not a vampire. I'm actually surprised Dreams isn't on PC. I'm not lying to you. Very surprised. But maybe eventually, I don't know. Yeah, Zach. That's the thing, right? It's kind of hard to. When it comes to gaming, I know like better ways to get your channel out there, and that includes like collaboration or just like finding other people who do related things to you and like talk to them like via social media, like Twitter and things like that. I think that's how like my name got out there a lot, because when I started No Man's Sky, the people making No Man's Sky videos were Orbit, Cobra, and Syrian. I didn't know about Syrian at all until I started. I knew about Cobra and Orbit. And then just making videos and then talking to them, like in their YouTube comments, talking to them on Cobra's live streams, got my name out there. Talking to Syrian through Twitter, me and Syrian, I think, were probably the closest as far as him being a friend to me versus the other No Man's Sky YouTubers, because we talked a lot through Twitter. And that brings us right to Syrian. He's totally disappeared. To the point where all the other No Man's Sky YouTubers got worried, because we have a private Twitter messaging group with all the No Man's Sky YouTubers in it, and he was an active user in that Twitter messaging group, because we all talk to each other in there, and he posted something on Twitter a month ago saying a new schedule was coming. And then it's been a month. We haven't had a message from him on the Twitter group. No tweets, no Facebook posts, no personal texts, nothing to anyone from Syrian. So we got super worried, and we tried looking up stuff, contacting him in real life to see what happened, because he works like an electrical. He has like electrical job at like a boat yard or something. I don't know where he works, but something like that, something like slightly dangerous. So we were hoping something didn't go wrong. So I think Elka reached out to his mother and asked, because we were super worried, like, because it's weird to disappear from social media for that long when you have such a community. So Elka reached out to his mother and asked her where he is. Everybody's worried about him, making sure nothing happened. And she responded with, she'll let him know, but that was a week ago, and we still haven't heard anything. So we don't know what's going on with Syrian, but we're still waiting on a response. Will it be mad if Dreams has the same launch as No Man's Sky? Honestly, yes, because it'll hurt Dreams more than No Man's Sky. Because Dreams is 100%, if you saw my video today, Dreams is 100% going to be community driven, and if there's no community behind it, or a small community behind it, it's going to be hard for other people to, it's going to be hard for almost anybody to do things in the game, because, it's all, everything's share, play, create, share, create. And if there's no sharing because there's no community, then that's 1/3 of the game that's missing. And if there's no sharing, there's not a lot of creating, because then people can't bounce ideas off each other and share things that they've made. So I think it'll hurt Dreams more than it will No Man's Sky. So hopefully that does not happen. Media Molecule has a humongous following. Hello Games had 0 of a following compared to Media Molecule. Little Big Planet 1, 2, and Tearaway, fantastic games. They won tons and tons and tons of awards. Little Big Planet 1 and 2 combined had 7 million player created levels, so they have a huge community backing them already. This is Console, Logan, and welcome to the stream. So Zesh, like, just try to just keep going at it, right? A schedule is a thing. Another thing, Zesh. It's just an upload schedule. Like if you do a video once a week, do it on the same day, the same time. If you do a video twice a week, do it on the same days, the same time. I have a schedule to where it's just one a day. It doesn't really matter what day, what time. It's just one every day. I try to do it 12 o'clock in the afternoon every day. I have heard of Ylands, Tyler Thunder. Definitely unique. I have to look up more about it because I don't know 100%, but I do know about it, and I have heard. I hear people playing it on YouTube, or maybe like hold on, let me look it up real quick right now. Let me make sure I know what I'm talking about before I go off and start talking about it, right? Wylands. Yeah, so it's early access. Yeah, so I think I saw some people playing early access on YouTube. I don't know 100% about it though. Soroka, Happy New Year. Oh, did this creature just attack me? The world. Kai13, Happy New Year. I think I'm saying your name right, hopefully. Let's see, what do I want for the new update? Logan, all that sounds good, I'm going to be honest. I just want more variation. So whether that's variation in ships, variation in creatures, variation in planets, variation multi-tools, I'm not really concerned about because right now I don't really delve into any of that. I just explore really. So creatures, biomes, weather, buildings, ships, yeah, I'm down for all that. Just variation, that's all I want from an update. Anything else we get is just bonus. If there's no sharing, then there's no caring. That's actually 100% true as far as dreams. No Man's Sky was released on your birthday. That's pretty sweet, honestly. I don't know, Ibrahim. I was actually looking that up yesterday, or the day before, because on Media Molecule, I was reading through Media Molecule's timeline, and I'd going through all their history and their old stuff that I was reading about their studio, because I never played Little Big Planet 1 or 2, or Tearaway, honestly. And that I wanted to play Tearaway, but I never got around to it, and then I never had a PS3 to play LBT 1 and 2. I don't know. I tried looking it up, but I have no idea the reasoning behind that. That's probably why Little Big Planet Little Big Planet 3 wasn't as popular. New game on Steam called Echo. Third-person sci-fi RPG shooter. Holy cow. That's a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to write that down. I think I can remember Echo, honestly, but I'm going to write it down anyway. Write down. I'll have to look it up. There's a game coming... Oh, there's an indie game coming out for the Switch and a few other things. I can't remember what it was called now. I can't remember. Here, actually, hold on a second. Ooh, what's this? Afro Champlu 27 sent me a friend request. I don't know who that is, but hey, I'll take it. Let's see if there's a chat party open. There's a friend of mine who knows. Okay, he's in here. He's in here. He's in here. Okay. What's up? It's me. Is Plumley's here? What? Pass out with his buddy's dog. What does that even mean? Okay. When was that? Like, how long ago? Okay, well, darn it. I had a question asking him about a game that he was talking about. But I can't remember the game title. That's what I needed, was the title.
What was it about? What kind of game was it?
Indie game. About very unique looking. About, like, flying around in, like, a space-ish place. I don't know. Exactly. No, it's new, not out yet. Oh man, I watched the trailer for it too, and I just can't remember. I'd have to go like all the way back to like Sony's old videos. Let's see here. That's not it, but that. Oh, you're back. Oh, it wasn't the last night, but that is the game. That is a game. Hey, you were sleeping? What, with your headset on? Or what? How does it? Oh, nice. Happy New Year, by the way. Yeah. No, it passed 30 minutes ago. Yeah. I streamed some No Man's Sky. I'm on the Unification Day planet. Talking to some of the people that were there for Unification Day. Which was freaking awesome, to be honest with you. Unification Day was dope. Met a lot of people. Plumleys, there's the game you were talking about. It wasn't The Last Night. Something, yeah, it was an indie game that you said you were excited for. You said you wrote it down. And you told me the title of it, and I told you I heard of it. And I seen the trailer that Sony posted a while ago. But I don't remember. It's very, has a really cool art style. I can't remember what it's about, though. I just needed the name of it. I hoped you would remember. You said you wrote it down, so that's the thing. I was like, maybe he,
It
was not The Last Night. It's, hold on a second. Yeah, maybe not in space, but you like fly around, I think. I'm trying to remember the trailer. Yeah, Ibrahim. Media Molecule is in Guildford, and so is Hello Games. I know. They know each other, too. Apparently, they're really good friends, because people from Media Molecule used to work... The people who founded Media Molecule used to work at Lionhead Studios, and Sean Murray's wife worked at Lionhead Studios. So, it's a connection. Okay. Updates to achievements would be cool. I haven't even hit the regular achievements. Ibrahim, exactly. Maybe that's my channel focus. It's just Guildford, UK. Games made in Guildford. Guildford Games. That's hilarious, actually. Change my channel name to Guildford Games. Alright, cool, Zach. Do that, man. FE? Is that the game? I don't think that's it. What is that? I think I've heard of that, too. I need to open Steam real quick. Hold on, I'm stuck in a hole on this game. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let me go here. Oh wait, I think I know what FE is. I don't know how that's pronounced, if it's just Faye. Inner Space? Is that it? Yep, Inner Space. That's the game that I was talking about. Inner Space, one word. It's an exploration flying game set in the Inverse, a world of inside-out planets with no horizons. Soar through ancient skies and abandoned oceans to discover lost history of this fading realm where gods still wander. That's what it is, Inner Space, and it looks freaking awesome. Oh, it comes out in what, 15 days?
Yeah, it's like this month.
By Polyknight Games. If I could, let's see. No, that's not it. Yeah, just look up Inner Space. That's what it is. I'll probably get that on the Switch.
Yeah, I'm off on Switch because it's just good. It's not going to be nothing, you know, hard to play. It's going to be just really nice, relaxing sitting. It's going to be kind of similar to Absolute.
Dave Langer, yeah. You were on this planet a second ago. I went to Network and Voice and seen you there. Yeah, it's Throne of Chrome. That's my PSN. I knew you were here. I knew your name looked familiar. Inner space is the thing. Yeah, Jared will make No Man's Sky in Dreams. Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, I'm sure you can make something space related. I don't know if you can make procedural generation. I feel like you probably can't, even though there is procedural generation tools in Dreams. It's pronounced iron. That's hilarious. Yeah, Dave, that was me. That's funny because there's some people yesterday tweeted at me. L Plays tweeted at me. He was like, "I'm pretty sure I heard your voice as I was on the Unification Day planet." I was like, "That's hilarious," because I didn't think any lick. What the heck are you talking about? Lick 30. Oh, you're. Yeah. Are you really using the Witch Doctor, dude? Witch Doctor's lame. The people I'm talking to are playing Diablo, if you can hear them in the chat party. It's such a strange conversation. Logan, I have more fight, but didn't play it much. And I think that was just because it's getting harder and harder for me to get into indie games because I played so many of them. So like around Morphight, there was like tons of indie games I was getting, and I was playing so many of them that I couldn't get into any of them because I didn't play one of them enough, because I've just played so many. It also goes back to like any new game I get, whether it's indie or AAA, I always end up going back to what I always play. What are you guys doing? That's what I thought. I finally did one and actually completed the objectives. Before, when I had Diablo 3, I never did set dungeons. Wow, do you guys see this here? The water like lighting up in this freaking stream. This looks really sweet. Yeah. Set dungeons. Yeah.
Make sure it's not did you just get kicked? Yeah. No, you didn't. Really? Oh, shit. I'm coming back to you. I'm gonna take it back to you. Okay, guys. I just saw what we did. You just got to get into the look for, I've got to look for the enemies and then you've got to complete the dungeon.
But to get the mastery on, I have to.
Alright. I might be back. Okay, I had to leave that chat party. I felt like I was just talking over them. They're trying to do some stuff. So anyway, yeah, that was hilarious. That iron joke. It was good. It was good. Darkest Dungeon. I was just talking about that yesterday, actually. A friend of mine was going to get it, and then they ended up not getting it. But he got some other indie game, I think. The first Borderlands, Logan. I never played the first one. I played Borderlands 2 a lot. Borderlands 2 I played a lot, and never played the other one, pre-sequel. I never played the first one. Yeah, Dave, dude, yesterday, Unification Day was so cool. Like, I didn't do any of the events or any of that stuff. I got on late to the party. I did get on early, and there was tons of people on. But nobody had a mic, apparently, and nobody could respond to me, so I was the only one talking. So I was saying things like, wow, this is great. What a celebration. I'm the only one talking to myself. I was like, can anybody even hear me? I was just like walking around shouting. And then I get a tweet from LPlays. So it's like, I'm pretty sure I heard you talking. Which is funny because I was probably like complaining about nobody being able to hear me. But then I got on late last night. I can't remember what time I did a Unification Day stream. And there was only like 3 people. And I met a guy, his name was Broken Gamer. And he was on, and we were chatting. And then as soon as I went to go find a base and get my ship, tons of people just jumped through all at once. So it was like a party. We're all just chatting about No Man's Sky and such. It was pretty sweet. You'll never take me alive, you robotic son of a bitch. Yeah. It's Scooter, man. And I played. Did you ever play Tales from the Borderlands? That the Telltale game. Very, very good game. I love that too. I mean, as much as you consider it a game, like a point and click story choosy game, but I love the story in that because it was Borderlands. It's freaking hilarious, you know. I don't play, well, you know what, I say I don't play a lot of shooters, but I play any kind of game. Like, if you go right now, I have been playing Fortnite. Fortnite's, you know, a shooter, I guess. But I don't play it for the shooting aspect. I play it because it's fun to play with friends. If I had Call of Duty, I would play it because it's fun to play with friends, not because I typically enjoy it. And then I'm trying to get back into Overwatch, which is just a blast anytime because Overwatch is so like cheery and cool. You're in a Nomad race and a group photo, man. See, I did miss it. See, I had to go to the store, so there was a time where I got off, went to the store, then I came back, made some food, and then I fell asleep for an hour, so I missed some of the stuff that went down. Oh, nice. Okay. See, yeah, when I was on, I ran into 2 people on my friends list on the same planet I was on. But they got off soon after I got on, and then I was the only person on No Man's Sky for a while in my friends list. As far as people, a lot of my friends who like I met early on before No Man's Sky released and still talk to now don't play No Man's Sky at all anymore. They're just waiting on the next update. They don't ever boot it up or anything. They're just, you know, waiting. $30 times. Holy cow, Logan. I heard the first one was great. I love the second one. Played through it, I don't know, not 30 times. But but quite a few times. I just wish I had internet when I played it, because I couldn't ever play with friends, so like I couldn't do a lot of the stuff because it was so gosh darn challenging. Like a lot of DLCs and things like that. Telltale Games, if you like, I think it's on sale right now, or is it free for PlayStation Plus? I don't know. The Telltale Games Borderlands is hilarious. If you like just the world of Borderlands and the humor, it's 100% worth it. There's all new characters. Scooter's in it. Handsome Jack, obviously. Handsome Jack is my favorite game character of all time, so definitely favorite game villain. I have a Pop Funko statue thing of him behind me. Right around like him, and I think Commander Shepard is probably on my top favorite characters. The Elusive Man, also from Mass Effect. Anyway. Oh, okay, I'll have to watch your... Oh, yeah, I'll definitely watch your video when you leave the link and stuff. Dude, games with humor are the best. Okay. Saints Row 3 was so good. I played Saints Row 3 so much. Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3, me and my friend just played. I would play and we'd mess around, then he would take the controller and mess around. Yeah, Saints Row 2 and 3 were great. 4 was a little off the rails. I didn't play it. And then, well, their studio kind of died. What, Volition? They made Agents of Mayhem and then nobody played it. I don't think the studio's together anymore. I think they went out of, like, parted ways or whatever. You don't have any friends, Caleb? I'll be your friend, man. Well, I'll be your friend. You can have friends. Friends are good. That would be sweet, Dave. Like, we all just, like, jump in for Unification Day and all of a sudden we can see each other. What a surprise that would have been. Yeah, I don't want the ARG to last as long, but if it does last as long, you know, so be it. At least it's bringing some, you know, attention back to No Man's Sky, because without Hello Games talking about updates, without Hello Games saying anything about what they're doing with the game or what they're trying to do with the game, the community for No Man's Sky doesn't ever grow anywhere. It grows very, very, very slowly. And that's almost one of the reasons, or it is a substantial reason as to why I started covering another game on this channel, because if I recently there's been a growth in the subscribers. I was sitting at 3,980 subscribers for like 3 months, and I was doing No Man's Sky videos, and then right when I started making Dreams videos, you know, it's bringing in more people, because I don't think the No Man's Sky community grows, and I think it's because of lack of communication from the devs. I wholeheartedly believe that's what it is, because No Man's Sky is a great game right now. There's tons of things to do. They've updated the game enough to where it's a full-fledged game that people enjoy playing. But I think the fact that Hello Games doesn't ever say what they're doing, what they're working on, give people updates, nobody, you know, knows when the next update's coming, nobody knows any of that. The community doesn't grow because there's not that communication with the dev. And I think that's the only issue. So that's kind of why I was like, I just got to bring another game to the channel, because I'm then losing the interactivity with the community, because I don't know what to make on No Man's Sky videos anymore. You know? And I did say I could make like tips videos and things like that, but if I were to make No Man's Sky tips videos, I would have to get tips from someone else. They would have to give me tips, and then I would have to make the tips videos, because I don't play enough No Man's Sky to get useful tips, I guess. Because the only thing I like doing, or really, really enjoy doing at least, I like doing everything, but the only thing I really enjoy doing is exploring. Just walking around and looking at stuff. Taking pictures. So there's not a lot of tips for that. But back to the ARG, you know, if it's long, at least it's bringing people to the community, and, you know, if hyping it up isn't the best term, at least it's maybe, you know, maybe helping the fan base, you know, expand. Oh, it was free a couple months ago. Oh, Darn. Yep. I realized it was built in Not a Vampire the first day portals were a thing, or one of the first days, and I jumped through a portal and somebody was talking to me and he asked me, how do you play No Man's Sky and what do you do? And I was like, I can't answer that, and I literally just walked right back through the portal because there's nothing I could say to that guy. Let's see. Dude, shoot me in the face. What a mission, man. What a mission. Shooty McShooty Face, or whatever that guy's name was. Yeah, great stuff. There's a lot of just so much hilarity in that game. To the point, like, it's been a while since I played it. A lot of my friends are playing it right now, again. And they were like, you should pick it up. And I'm like, you know how many times I've bought Borderlands 2 or the Handsome Collection? I bought the Handsome Collection twice, and Borderlands 2 probably 3 times. Because I play it, and then I get tired of it, and then I trade it in, and then I want to play it again, so I get it again. My problem with Borderlands 2 is there's so much open area that's pointless. Like, there's a lot of walking around in between, like, places. Like, the areas you can go are huge, but the in-between areas are sometimes just empty or filled with, like, lesser creatures that keep respawning. So that ended up being my issue. Not that that was a huge issue, because I played it for ages and ages and ages. Just because I love loot-based games. So I can't wait for the third one. Borderlands 3. Who knows when the heck that's coming out. The only information we have on Borderlands 3 is a tech demo that they had, which showed up basically nothing. Let's see here. Yeah, Dave, I don't know. And that's the thing. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to be in this update. I don't know if they're going to focus on multiplayer. You would think they would focus on multiplayer. Because, you know, Unification Day just happened. People want to see each other. People want to do things with each other other than walk around and look at floating orbs. Show me a space fight with your spaceship like in Star Wars. I would, but I can't because it's creative mode. So nobody's going to shoot back. It's unfortunate, I know. Hey, Joshua Hoffman, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Yeah, I was in a few different lobbies yesterday. 3 different ones, and then this one is different. Yep, lack of communication is the hardest thing to deal with, I think, honestly. I think they've proved, I've said it time and time again, I think they have 100% proved themselves to the point where they can come out and say, hey, we're working on these things. They don't have to come out and be like, we promise this will be in the next update. They just have to say, we're working on this stuff. That's it. The trolls have moved on. The people who are sending death threats have moved on. Just come out and just say what you're working on so we can at least get excited and the community, you know, can grow based on that. The expectation of different things and the knowing, you know, just knowing that things are coming and knowing a certain date is a big part of, you know, all that. That is it as well, Caleb. And that just goes back to things that I don't want to talk about, honestly. The whole hype train, and then it goes to No Man's Sky, quote-unquote, or No Man's Sky, Sean Murray, quote-unquote, lying. But we're not going to get into all that, because I've had that conversation with people so often. Wow, that was a really close firework. So often. But I do believe that is also part of it. Unfortunately, that was just how the cookie crumbled. Alright, Satch, I'll look at it, yeah. How do you get the voice chat to work? Alright, so I'll show you. Hopefully. You want to go into network and voice. This is the only thing I know of. These guys can't hear me because I'm in a chat party because I didn't want anybody's mic in the background. So these have to both be on, but people yesterday said that they had to turn them off and then turn the setting back on for it to actually work. A few people told me that they had to turn things off and then back on. That's the only voice chat settings I know of in No Man's Sky. Millennials have no idea how to play a game like No Man's Sky. There are people, not Vampire, younger people who play that I've met, which is great, honestly, you know. But I do believe it's definitely a niche title where a lot of the older, you know, gamers, you know, turn to and play more often. I mean, I'm 21, and I love it. Face McShooty, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I am really behind comments. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, okay, so he showed you already, and I just showed you because I'm behind comments. Well, this always happens. This always happens when chat explodes. I get so caught up in one comment that it just ends. The trolls went after Trump, exactly. Whoop. Max Trevor, thank you very much, man. Welcome to the community, the No Man's Sky and the Dreams community. Not the, but I mean one of them. I'm not like the only one, but I'm just saying. Logan, I'm not sure involving what situation because I'm behind on chat. So remind me real quick. Let's see. Yeah, that's correct, Dave. Party chat prioritized in-game. You don't have the network and voice button on the settings. Weird. I don't know why that would be. Yeah, see? Caleb17. Alright, I've caught up in chat. Thank the Lord. My neck hurts because I was like looking to the side like that. Yeah, there's some players over there. I don't know what they're doing. I bet you somebody's sitting on top of the portal in their Nomad, because that's what we were doing yesterday. Chilling on top of the portal in the Nomad. Anybody know about this glitch with the Nomad? Like if you get out of the Nomad, right? And you get back in the Nomad. You've got like, get off me. You're really close to it, but if you go into photo mode and you change the field of view to 150, then you exit photo mode, you have the field of view kind of stays with the Nomad, so you're like seeing, you know, far from farther away, and when you do that, you get a lot more air and hang time with the Nomad. See, check it out. It's like insane. I didn't even know that. Somebody told me that yesterday when we were doing the Unification Day thing. So you can like just fly for ages right into that rock. Because one of the guys that told me does like races. I guess he's a Twitch streamer. Keely Monkey was his name, I do believe. I have it written down. And apparently they know all the tricks of the trade when it comes to these things. Damn. I thought maybe I could go up that. Wow, pointless. Trying to get up to this mountain here. Woo. Pansy Nibbler 402. No Man's Sky is amazing. Welcome to the street. That's cool, Max. I'm down with that. Respect your elders. Yeah, I guess I lied in that sense. But I did say I was splitting up the channel into multiple channels, and I also did that. And I didn't make a video explaining why I put Dreams here, because it would anger people. And it's because I don't think the No Man's Sky community is growing. At all. And do I think it will grow? I hope it will, but me, as well as pretty much every No Man's Sky YouTuber, agrees that without Hello Games communication, the No Man's Sky community is not going to grow past where it's at right now. And if it does, it'll be ever slowly. That's why nobody is just a No Man's Sky channel right now. You have MZK, I do believe, who's a No Man's Sky channel. It was me and him who were the only solo No Man's Sky channels. You know, Syrian started doing VR and other things. Cobra's moved on to indies. Dan Before Times moved on to indies. Legacy Zero does gaming news and podcasts. DM21 Gaming, Bicycle Rawless is live streaming on Mixer. Plays No Man's Sky rarely. Who else we got? Who am I forgetting? Elka was the German No Man's Sky YouTuber. He's covering Dreams now too. Oh, how ironic. But if I made a video saying that, people would just despise me. I mean, it's on the stream now. You know, it's gonna be on the channel, but it's not just me. It's, trust me, everybody thinks that as far as No Man's Sky YouTube community leaders go. And I say community leaders. I don't like calling myself that, but you know, we have a private Twitter messaging group that we're always talking in right now. That's just what it is. So if I want my main channel to go anywhere, which I do, I have to expand to covering something else, and that is Dreams. Because it's, as far as excitement goes, I am more excited for Dreams than I was for No Man's Sky, which is almost, I didn't think was possible. Maybe equally excited. We'll say equally excited because I don't really remember like how it felt to be super excited for No Man's Sky because, well, it's out now, obviously. So we'll say equally excited. My other channels, that's just what I was saying earlier to whoever asked about, you know, or YouTube tips. It's just hard to stay motivated to make indie game videos, for example, on my indie game channel when I know 10 people will watch that, versus if I make a No Man's Sky video or any video over here, more people interact with it. And that's like the whole reason people do YouTube, is for the interaction. Right? I want to be able to edit videos, and I want people to let me know how I'm doing, or let me know if they like it, or, you know, respond in comments, things like that. Whereas it overwhelmed me with 4 different YouTube channels. It overwhelmed me to the point where I wasn't even making videos on this channel. Like, you go back to a week ago, you'll see a video each and every day, and then you'll see none for 2 weeks, none for 3 weeks, because I was overwhelmed with all the other channels and trying to make content for every single thing, that it just completely took over to the point where I didn't want to make videos at all. So basically it was either Dreams on this channel or no videos. That's what it came down to, in all honesty, because I wasn't making No Man's Sky videos, and the only thing that brought me back into making videos was the excitement for Dreams. And it seems like it's going over well on the channel, which is sweet. You know, when I was making just indie game videos on this channel, when it was random indie games, You know, there's people who are like, where's No Man's Sky, where's No Man's Sky, we don't want this, blah, blah, blah. But now with Dreams, a lot of people are like, this looks really cool, I'm really into it, so at least there's that. And for 100%, if there's ever a time where people show up on my Dreams videos and they're like, where's No Man's Sky, I didn't subscribe for Dreams, it doesn't change anything. And I made that announcement video too. I made the announcement video, the one that says thank you. It has the Atlas symbol and Atlas symbol as the thumbnail. That was the video me announcing that I was going to be covering Dreams. So people should have been prepared for that. So is it a lie if I prepared you? If I came back and was like, hey, things are changing, you know. I didn't just throw it onto the channel and just be like, hey, it's here now. It's just the fact that if there's no news in the title, like No Man's Sky news, nobody wants to watch it. As far as nobody is, like, you know, most of the people here, which is fine. I mean, honestly, I was a No Man's Sky news video. All right, I'm just gonna fast go through the comments. Oh, Max. Yeah, I could build. See, this stream was supposed to end an hour ago. Oh no, 30 minutes ago. I just got caught in comments. It's almost impossible for me to build and respond to all these comments, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I know what you're talking about exactly, Logan, when it comes to those deer creatures, dude. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through comments a little quick, sorry. Yep, DM21 he's big on Mixer now. He's huge on Mixer, actually. Yeah, you need to evolve at one point, which I think I'm doing, you know. Thank you, Pantene Nibbler 402 for the subscription, man. That's awesome. Welcome to the community. Sorry, I'm just driving this Nomad around. It's addicting, but it's easy for me to think about comments instead. This video was only supposed to be a New Year's stream, and I was supposed to end it 30 minutes after the New Year's, but I got caught up in comments. So let me catch up in comments and then end the stream, because I actually have some friends waiting to, you know, play some other stuff. Well, maybe not waiting, but I didn't even know he made a book. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Dave, and that's another thing. It's good to have a focus, and it's also bad to do everything on one channel, because it's bad in the form of YouTube analytics and metadata when you go into like depth as far as how YouTube works and the algorithm, because if you just make tons of everything and people show up in your channel, they don't know who you are or what you do. And there's a thing I said a long time ago, back when the first video that I announced I did No Man's Sky videos, I said this is, not a lot of people buy newspapers anymore, right? And the people who used to buy newspapers and read it only or buy them only for one thing. Like if you buy a newspaper, you only want to see sports, or you only want to see comics, whatever. Nobody buys a newspaper anymore because you could just look it up online. And it's the same thing with YouTube channel. Nobody wants to subscribe to you for everything you do. They're there for one thing and one thing only, whatever they searched for. So it's hard. You can't treat YouTube like a newspaper. It's basically what I said. No, I'm not saying No Man's Sky sucks. No Man's Sky's good. I wouldn't be streaming No Man's Sky right now if it sucked. Dude, not a vampire. I have Ready Player One. I'm like 3/4 of the way through. 3/4 of the way through. I seen the trailers. The trailers look insane. Happy New Year, Max. Sorry, man. I'm really... Yeah, that's basically what it is. Not a vampire. And that's what I said on... when I switched to a No Man's Sky channel. I said, if, you know, nobody wants that, you can go. I didn't ever start this for subscription or views and things like that. And people saying, like, on comments like, if you cover Dreams, it's going to ruin your channel as far as subscribers and views and things like that. It's like, that's not why I'm here. I started No Man's Sky because I love talking about a game I was passionate about, and that's the same thing with Dreams. No, it had nothing to do with moving on from No Man's Sky. I was just adding Dreams to the channel, not moving on. No, it's going to be both. That's why I made that separate video afterwards, because it seemed like not a lot of people understood or something. That just is like, hey, I'm covering No Man's Sky and Dreams. That was basically it for like 80 or for like 50 seconds long video. Let's see. Yeah, let me get on Twitter. Panty Number, thanks for stopping in and have a good one. Yeah, and that's Let's Plays. That's the thing. You have to be super lucky to have a Let's Play channel. Super lucky, or really good timing. Like, PewDiePie got big off horror games. You know, Jacksepticeye got a shout out from PewDiePie, but his, you know, Irish accent and positivity got him, you know, through. Jacksepticeye is one of my favorite YouTubers, so I watch him. Well, I don't watch him much anymore, actually, but the movie looks insane. Logan, yeah, I think I'll do other No Man's Sky streams for sure. I do like doing it. What happens is, every time is this. The game is not going anywhere, I'm just focused on the comments. So maybe I should try to do something like Cobra does and just talk to people. Like a subcast, except maybe not call it that. Call it like the Just Cast. I don't know. It sounds lame. Yeah, Dave, and I think that's kind of what I want. I want to run it how I want to run it. I'm not gonna let the community decide as to, you know, how I want to make videos. I don't want to start over, and I have a good friend of mine who's an indie game channel. His channel is Get Indie Gaming, who was a No Man's Sky channel a while ago, and he exploded. He's almost at 15K subscribers, and he covers indie games. He just said, don't start over. You know, you have a good community already. Just make what you want to make there, and it'll, you know, bring in the other community. You know, bring in more people, and the community will grow together. It doesn't have to be focused on one game. Of course, like with games like, you know, popular games, you can do that. You can grow a huge channel, a community, like around Destiny or something like that. But No Man's Sky is such, you know, it was so hated, it was so bashed. People, you know, just despise the game, so it's almost impossible to do that. Dreams does have multiplayer. It's almost entirely multiplayer. Yeah, Vampire, that's true. Trying to please everyone, tired. Yeah, Serious Gamer, yeah. There's a lot of people who have moved, you know, and done other things. I love No Man's Sky. It's, is it my, that's, you know, it is interesting when I say my favorite game. My favorite game series is Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. I did not like Andromeda. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, my favorite game series. Second favorite game series, Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4. Uncharted, fantastic. So, Mass Effect and Uncharted are my favorite game series. Favorite games? No Man's Sky is there. I don't think I have a favorite game. I think they're all like tied equally, right? So No Man's Sky, Diablo 3. Let me turn around and look at some other stuff here. I've got a lot of like game apparel, right? What else do I play? Rocket League. Rocket League, definitely. Favorite game. You know, one of my favorite games. Destiny 1 is on there. The first Destiny. I don't like Destiny 2. As far as newer generation is what we're talking about. Like, I could go into like Nintendo and say, you know, Super Mario Odyssey is fantastic. You know, old Super Mario and things like that, but mainly recent games. I have a lot of favorite games. No Man's Sky is there because, you know, of what it is. and because of, you know, having a YouTube channel that surrounds No Man's Sky. That's honestly, without the channel and the community and you guys, this wouldn't be as important of a game to me. Because the community is what makes this game so good, once again. I mean, this is a big community-driven game. Whereas, like, being a part of, like, the Spacing Guild, which I'm not a part of, I'm just saying, being a part of the Spacing Guild, being a part of the Galactic Hub, you know, the Amino Hub, whatever it may be, that's what, like, really sucks you into the universe and the community of the game. So that's what makes this game so enjoyable, is the community. I never played. See, that's stuff I never played. Not a Vampire. VidCon 2018. I doubt it. I doubt I'm gonna get invited to anything ever. I mean, I wasn't invited to PAX East. I won tickets to PAX East, but I think it was almost guaranteed I was gonna win tickets because I was covering. The studio that got us the tickets, I was covering their game on YouTube, and I was the first one apparently covering their game on YouTube, which is dope. And then apparently, unfortunately, their studio went under, which sucks because I really liked Runic Games. But guess we're never gonna see another Torchlight game. I would like to do that, Ibrahim. I just need the money to do stuff like that. Fallout, Skyrim, and No Man's Sky. Skyrim is great. I go with Skyrim for sure. Skyrim is fantastic. Probably older than me for sure. Dreams, your favorite cartoon as a game simulator. That's almost very correct. PM Collector Boy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, for as many trolls as No Man's Sky, yeah, we always get thousands of views for No Man's Sky videos. It's a big fan base. I just don't think it's growing. A lot of people don't think it's growing. Sufficiently enough, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how to word it. Not in like a, oh my gosh, that looks really nice. Not in like a selfish way where like, I'm not going to make YouTube content because nobody's watching. Because obviously if that was the case, I wouldn't be making Dreams videos. Because nobody in retrospect, people watch No Man's Sky videos more than Dreams, right? So if it was about views or subs, I would keep making No Man's Sky videos. I just don't think the community's growing enough. You know, as much as everybody, you know, we want it to grow. We want it to grow more. I mean, I keep meeting new people all the time that play this game. New communities like the Twitch streamers I met yesterday. I never knew about, but Torchlight was fantastic. Torchlight 1 and 2, I played both of them. And then Runic Games went on to make Hob, which was another good indie game that I loved on PS4. And then it did really, really well, and it was even best at show at PAX East. And then for some reason, the whatever studio that ran it, or whoever owned Runic Games, disbanded the studio because they wanted to focus more on multiplayer games. Which sucks. Yeah, one of my friends just bought the Skyrim again. Somebody, you know, Skyrim is going on for ages. Honestly, they need to drop the Skyrim, right? They've got Skyrim, Skyrim Enhanced Edition, Skyrim, you know, Better Graphics Edition, Skyrim on Nintendo Switch Edition, Skyrim in VR Edition. Like, Jesus, with the Skyrim, it came out ages ago. They're really selling it on the Skyrim. Will I be a player on Dreams or a creator or both? Both, but mainly a creator. Fuzero dying on 5 plates. Man, Fuzero Dao is the best. Oh, that was so fun when that game came out. Because I was still in high school when that came out, and like all my friends were so excited for it. And that was like the first legit open world game I ever really played. Oh my gosh, it was so just like sharing like stories and stuff in school about things. It was just a great time. What was I saying? I was gonna say something. Oh, yeah, creator, definitely. I already have ideas in mind for Dreams. Talking to people recently who would want to collaborate and make some cool stuff on Dreams. Honestly, I have only one game idea. I don't know if I'll be making games necessarily. I would love to make a game on Dreams or multiple games, but I would have to collaborate with somebody to do that, or multiple people, which I'm totally down for. That's like the whole reason I want Dreams, to be able to work with other people and make cool stuff and share experiences with community and stuff like that. I have a game in mind that I really think I would like to do. And then other than that, I just want to create characters, I think. Creating characters and environments. I'm really big on the juxtaposition of like nature and machine mixed together. So nature and machine, like Abzu had a lot of that, if anybody played Abzu. Hob, the game I was just talking about, Runic Games, had a lot of nature and machinery mixed together. So I want to make environments like that. There's an artist out there, I can't remember his name, who does it too. I think I follow him on Twitter, or maybe I went to his website a few times. I can't remember his name. Very hard to pronounce. Who does a lot of machinery mixed with holy airtime. Oh, I thought maybe I'd get more than that. Right into the Poe. But I like a lot of abstract art too, abstract style. So I think the game I have in mind, I think style-wise, it's going to be like abstract. I don't want to give a lot away because I do want it to be a surprise, and I think it's going to be good if I can actually get, things made for it, and work with other people. And I do want to make music too. Music would be so fun to make. Okay. I have not played the Little Big Planet, Dave. Unfortunately. I never had a PS3. So, that's basically where that went. $21 watching, 21 likes. There you go. That's what you're talking about. It's good stuff. Thanks for the likes, guys. I do it only for the likes. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. I'm almost tempted to make another How to Find Paradise Planets video. My first one had, 64,000 views. But so many people hated it because I talked in circles for like 16 minutes straight and never like got straight to the point. So maybe I should just make another video saying the same thing but making it shorter so I make people happy. Those people from a year ago that complained about that video and finally make up for it as like a joke. Make it like a fun parody video. Like, in this video we're going to be talking about how to find paradise planets. All you really have to do is play the goddamn game and then like end the video. Oh man. Maybe not the best video to make, but I feel like if I would have done it sooner it would have made more sense, but now that it's been such a long time everybody would just kind of be confused. Oh, make it. Yeah. Wow, this is fun, isn't it? I'm sure it's not fun, honestly. I'm having a blast on this Nomad with this field of view thing. Maybe I should make racetracks then, right? Because this is awesome. Where's my base? Way over there. How far have I gone? What? How did I get 5 hours from my... Oh, I didn't start at my base. I started at the portal. I was about to freak out. Who's in the game right now? Anybody new? Dark. I don't know who that is. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think they're working on LBP4. They've been working on Dreams for, what, 4 years now? So, cat cartoons based on your cats. Hey man, you can do it. Anything's possible in Dreams. That's basically it, Dave. Dreams is LBP on steroids, and they said a long time ago, I was watching the first ever Sony meeting where they announced Dreams to Sony, which was, what, 4 years ago. And that was basically what they're saying. With Little Big Planet, they really, you know, wanted to give the creation in the hands of the player, and then they were like, well, now we want to do that at a whole new level. And then they showed off, you know, Dreams, which was amazing, even back then, 4 years ago. That would be cool, Zetch. I feel like a lot of people would be into that. Oh, let me look at your Twitter. I keep forgetting about looking at your Twitter. So I'm looking at what you tweeted at me. My bad. Ugh. Doo-doo-doo. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. I used to draw. A lot of what I drew was abstract stuff, like designs. That's why I'm so into it. Oh my god. Yeah, there's been so many Twitter notifications I haven't responded to today, and YouTube comments. I really need to get to that. That would be really cool to do, Zach. And definitely share your stuff on Twitter for sure. Because if I see your... Let me follow you on Twitter. Hold on. If I see, like, anytime I see, like, art and stuff like that, you don't see a lot of No Man's Sky art come through Twitter, unless it's, what's his name? I can't remember his name all of a sudden. It'll come to me. He makes, like, posters and things like that based around No Man's Sky. So, anytime I see stuff like that, I like to retweet it. So, definitely Twitter is a good place for getting things out there. That's why I'm on Twitter so much, honestly. I retweet quite a bit. Okay, hold up. Alrighty. I don't know if there'll be LBB4. I feel like there's enough of a community for them to do that. Because I think Dreams will be community driven, right? So all the content's going to be made by the community. So who knows what they're going to have time to do next? Do you think it's like SPSRK? Is that Spark? It's supposed to be Spark. A is next to S. You mean Project Spark? If you mean Project Spark, let me know because I know what you're talking about. Oh, my bad. About the keyboard. It's right next to my mic. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, post more, man. For sure. Okay, I'm going to get through these comments and probably end the stream. Is Dream like Spark? Yeah, Project Spark. Okay, so I'll get to that. Hold on one second. Alright, not a vampire. I'll make sure I check that out. Okay, so yeah. We'll talk about Project Spark really quick. Project Spark Project Spark was a game that released for Microsoft, the Xbox One, when the Xbox One launched, roughly around the same time. Almost the reason why I got an Xbox One instead of a PS4 was because of Project Spark. It was Project Spark Xbox One, No Man's Sky PS4. I definitely didn't get Xbox One. It wasn't really as close as I make it out to be. But Project Spark was a game where they basically promised you could create your own games. What happened with Project Spark was when it released, it was just so gosh darn confusing. Nobody knew how to do anything. It was just very confusing. And that's what Media Molecule is trying not to do. Media Molecule is making Dreams. Dreams is like Project Spark in that sense, where you can make your own games. But Dreams also lets you make your own music, make your own art, make your own sculptures, make your own movies. So you can make anything, whatever you want in Dreams. It doesn't have to be games. And it could be any genre of game, things like that. But their aim is to do it so it's not confusing, difficult. It doesn't have to be confusing, it doesn't have to be difficult, all that stuff. And they don't want to be screen cluttering, so there's words on the screen, stuff like that. So it's like Project Spark in one sense, but in the other, they're trying to make it simpler. And if you watch like any gameplay of the devs like making stuff, it looks super simple. You can go super in depth with it, which makes it more, more difficult and more like skill set based, but you don't have to. And it's also based around where people sharing what they make, and then you taking those stuff and making it your own and things like that. So it's like Project Spark, only in the sense that you can make games. Everything else is they want to make it super simple, so you don't have to go through like programs and programs and programs, kind of how you would if you wanted to make music. You would have to go through a music editor and things like that. Whereas in Project Spark, it's just simple in this one tool, and it's easy to use. Okay, so, did I like LBP karting? I never played Little Big Planet at all, so unfortunately, but I never had a PS3, so that's why. I had PS1, PS2, and went to 360. I didn't like the PS3. Don't ask me why. Back then I was weird. I don't know. But I jumped to 360 mainly because all my friends had a 360. And we're getting a 360. So I didn't have the chance to play. So that's my fault. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. Before it goes on. It's 1:30 in the morning. I was going to stop an hour ago. I was only planning on the stream to be short, honestly. But Happy New Year to everybody. If it's not New Year where we are right now, Happy New Year in the future. Whatever it may be. But I'm going to end the stream here, go off, get something to drink, and probably play something else with some friends of mine. So Matt, if you're still watching, I'm going to be jumping down to something else. I'm sorry, I've got to go. It's been too long. I've got friends that want to play and do some other stuff for New Year's, so when will I be back is a good question. Maybe tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the next day. Why not? I mean, this is fun. I'm going to try to find other things to actually do instead of just sitting. Maybe I'll research trying to do like a subcast thing like Cobra does. Maybe I can ask him a few questions in our Twitter messaging group as far as how to start something up like that. I would love there to be a remastered Little Big Planet karting, because I would play that for sure. I love kart racing games. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Logan, Dave, Ibrahim, Not a Vampire, the new subscribers that we had come in, awesome stuff. PM Collector Boy, Zach, keep sharing your art, all that stuff. Sorry if I didn't call your name, I just went through the recent comments, but thank you guys for making the New Year's worth it and awesome. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. There will be a Dreams video up tomorrow. And there'll be No Man's Sky videos in the future, for sure. Anyways, so yeah, thank you guys, and have a good night.